At my work today, I said I got to see some crazy shit that goes on, and this is only maybe a few things this is one of the three crazy things that I've seen happen at my job. The first crazy thing that happened at my job, and this was actually 2 months ago, was a kid was with his father, and the kid must have had some type of I'm trying to think now the actual proper term of it, autism. I had to think for a minute. The kid, I think, had severe autism, and the father always brings the kid in to my job because I work at a restaurant, and hopefully I can leave that restaurant and go somewhere else that pays better. But not always the case either, because you got to try to find something as a backup job. Um, so so the father was with the kid, and they got their orders, and then for some reason the kid got something set the kid off, and he started having a tantrum in the middle of the restaurant. And the kid was at least 13 years old, and of course with autism, a lot of kids don't understand what goes on, and they just start acting up. Um, Another time was one of my managers getting a blowjob in his car from somebody who worked at McDonald's, and they're both gone. Now today, this mother, I think it was a mother and her son, and the mother goes in to buy some food at my restaurant, and all of a sudden the kid was there, and he must have had autism too. He was actually mumbling a few words here and there, so, and he was just randomly, he was just muttering, just like rambling and like mumbling all together. And then he seemed fine until they got out to the until they walked out the store, until they walked out the restaurant, and then they got to the sidewalk, and all of a sudden something set him off, and right in the middle of everybody, he starts choking his mother. He's pushing her into the oncoming traffic. I could hear her screaming. I'm out there taking out trash, and I could hear her screaming. And he made her drop her pop, and he made her drop her food, and and then all of a sudden he starts taking off down the street, and all of a sudden some of the customers in the store ran out to try to help her, and they're trying to restrain the son. And then all of a sudden cop cars and all of a sudden three cop cars and an ambulance show up, and I'm thinking in my head, well, if this kid, depending on how old he was, could do this shit to his mother, then he shouldn't be safe outside in the community. He should be committed to like a mental hospital. Because I'm thinking, well, if he could do this shit to his mother, then what the fuck can he do to somebody in the community who's never done him any wrong? I said he should be locked up and committed. Even though it's not my choice, I'm not family, but that's what I think should happen with this kid.